Hello. If you're seeing this, there might be a message in here for you. If you do have a 1, 0, 9, 7, or 4 anywhere on your screen, and your birthday, or it's a number that resonates with you heavily often, then this message could especially be for you. So only take what resonates, okay? It says, forever and wherever you will go, the choice is always yours to vibrate high or low. Let's get one more. Evolve into non-complainer. All right, let me go ahead and get the definitions from the book real quick. All right, so the number on this card is 4, and it says on it, the outside world can be unpredictable, but how you react to a situation is always your choice. This is what true freedom is. And then the number on this card is 60. And this says, the highest vibration one can achieve is to be okay with any outcome. Like the monk from all those stories would often say after any bad thing happened. So. Yeah. So there's this sense of like, I mean, this is clearly for my fellow complainers. And, I love to complain, so I get it. But there's something here about choosing how you react to a situation. And if you have been in a place where you have been overly complaining, but doing nothing to change your situation or anything like that, this is especially for you. Okay. And I know it's hard. It is very hard. But I have a feeling there's people around you right now who are like, enough, right? Enough with the complaining. It's too much. There's a sense of needing to vibrate higher. Now, this might be a call out, right? It's a hard time to be alive, so I get it. But this is for us. So let's go ahead and get some tarot here. I just saw 222 on my screen. That is the message of, the angel number of relationships, partnerships, harmony, and decisions, right? All right, first 2 cards out, I have the 9 of Swords and the Devil, but both of them are in reverse. So I have Capricorn energy here. There's definitely a sense of something that you've been overthinking, losing sleep about. The 9 of Swords is about like having a nightmare when you're sleeping and then waking up and still being in that nightmare, right? You can't stop overthinking. Your thoughts are racing. You're having a lot of anxiety. And the Devil is negativity, toxicity, hedonism, anything that really holds you back, right? So this could be heavy insecurities, too much ego, as in too much self-importance, I guess. This could be addictions, codependencies, but a lot of times, to me, these together is negative mental health and obsessive thinking about what could go wrong. Obsessive. So you could have something like depression or an anxiety disorder. You could have ADHD or OCD, right? I did just see 333 on the screen, and that is the number of celebrations and creation and growth, right? So it's good that both of those cards are in reverse, because I feel like this is, you've already been in this place where you've like been thinking about the fact that you do need to get out of this mindset, okay? Let's see, what else do we have here? What is causing this mindset? What is causing this really negative energy here? Queen of Wands and the 9 of Cups both in reverse. I do have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, air sign, feminine, or excuse me, not air sign. Well, maybe I said air sign for a reason. Maybe some of you are air signs or dealing with an air sign, but this is a fire sign, right? Both in reverse says this is somebody who's feeling unfulfilled, like they're not attractive, not hot, maybe angry or jealous, right? And somebody who, yeah, there's codependency or there's loneliness or there's a lack of fulfillment when this card's in reverse. So what is like a first step that the collective can take to move away from this? Okay, that's too much. Let's see. Okay, there's definitely a relationship here. We have the 2 of Cups. Okay, there's something about this that hasn't ended yet. The Death in reverse. I have Scorpio energy here. And with this, there's a sense of possibly different perspectives or somebody who is maybe caught up on something. I have Pisces energy with the Hangman reverse. I have the 6 of Wands reverse and the Emperor reverse, which is Aries Taurus energy. So it almost feels like you have a lack of control in your life, or maybe being overly controlling with the Empress or the Emperor there. The Emperor is about discipline and control. It's leadership energy, daddy energy, but in reverse, it's somebody overly controlling or somebody who lacks control, right? Lacks discipline. So there's an air of feeling unsuccessful. There's an air of feeling like maybe you've been caught up on some sort of relationship or partnership. This could be a relationship with your dad or a father figure or a boss figure in the past who has some negative energy there that you need to work through. But either way, there's a sense of needing to put this to an end. The death in reverse is something that hasn't come to an end that needs to. But remember, death, after death, there is new beginnings. So there's rebirth after, okay? All right, what else does the collective need to know? All of these are coming out in reverse, man. King of Pentacles reversed. We have Taurus energy. I have the World reversed, the Strength reversed, and the Five of Swords reversed. I'm going to turn this deck around and see. There's obviously a lack of a lot of things here, right? You're feeling in this place a place of lack. That is maybe why there's been complaining or feeling incomplete, right? Again, there's this sense of, I don't know if there's unfinished business with the Taurus energy or something here from a financial front. The King of Pentacles is somebody who's solid and stable, you know, spouse energy, somebody you can build a life with. But in reverse, this is somebody who is unstable, a bum, or overly greedy, overly consumed with materialism, okay? And again, there's this sense of a lack of closure here. An endless cycle with the World reversed, the Strength reversed, and the Five of Swords reversed. This is somebody, there's a lot of pride in the situation, holding somebody back, and also defeated energy. Somebody could lack confidence because whatever this was. I don't remember if I said this, but I have Leo here as well. But anyway, so what is I guess the main piece of advice here then, outside of the stop complaining and needing to put an end to some very obvious negative relationships, past trauma, needing to walk through that, past beliefs about yourself that maybe somebody beat into your head, right? And possible negative habits, right? I have the Lovers, Gemini energy. I have the Sun, Leo energy, Two of Wands, and the Star, who is naked. I forgot. I hope they didn't get the naked card with the World because she was also naked. Oh, that's a boob. Okay, anyway, the Star, that's Aquarius energy. You're going to have to make a choice, okay? It's a clear, it's hard, but it's a very clear message here. The Two of Wands is about making a choice. Do you choose the old wand that you have always had? Or do you let that go and go in a different direction and choose another wand? The Two of Wands is about choosing and taking the first steps, one foot after the other, until it feels normal, until it feels good, okay? The Star, the Lovers, the Sun, this is about choosing to step into a place of positivity, of having hope for your future, even if you don't feel it now. It's a choice right now, okay? And I know that's hard to say when you have negative mental health because we don't choose those things, but there is a point, and I've had to admit this to myself, where I had to force myself up and say, it's time to fucking move, right? I know you feel like hell. I know it feels impossible, but do you want to be here for the rest of your life? If you do, then stay here. Stay miserable, right? But you have to make that choice to have the hope, to get the help. But I do see love and I do see happiness. Choose to do things that bring you joy. Be around people that surround you with love and happiness and joy, okay? Not the people that make you feel bad about yourself. Not doing things that feel stagnant and like the normal things you've been doing that have made you feel like in this endless cycle, okay? That is a very clear message here. Okay, so let's get a closing message. Final piece of advice that the collective needs to hear moving forward to get to the happiness, to get to the love. Two of Pentacles. Again, we have a lot of choice cards here. Ten of Cups. Four of Pentacles. And the Temperance. We do have Sagittarius energy here with the Temperance. Yeah, so there's a choice you're going to have to make, going back and forth on it. Do I want love? Do I want to surround myself with love and find love and family and open my heart to things that can bring me the ultimate happiness, whatever that means for you, right? Or do I want to hold back? Never opening myself up, coming from a place of scarcity. The Four of Pentacles is somebody holding on so tightly to something because they feel like there's nothing else out there for them, or there's not enough to go around of certain things. If you're holding on to something from the past, this is the need to let go, to open up to the new, right? Open up your heart. And they're saying it is okay to take your time doing so. The Temperance is about patience. The Temperance is about harmony and divine timing. So there's a need to heal, to take your time to work through this, but each day try to like open up a little bit more. Try to take the steps, a step each day to moving away from the negativity and trying to just almost reframe your thought process into more positive, even if it's not perfect every day. What I do, because I have, OCD and depression and all those things myself, what I do is now if I even get a negative thought or one of those like panic-inducing, catastrophic thinking type, thoughts, as soon as it comes in, I go, nope, we're not doing that. And I try to replace it with a positive thought. Now, that's not going to work for everyone, so find what works for you. But this is a very clear message that it's time to stop with the complaining, stop with the negativity, and really try to move your way to a place of vibrating higher, right? How you handle a situation, whether it's a good, a bad, or stagnant situation, is going to really determine an outcome, okay? So that's what I have for you, collective. I hope this helped. If it did, please like this video. I do offer personal readings, and I do have a YouTube channel with longer readings. Both of those, the link for both of those is in my bio. But yeah, good luck, and don't fuck it up.